Here, fishy. Good morning, YouTube. It's 5:55 in the morning, and yeah, I'm on my way to Kelly's house. Now, Kelly is a pro fisherman. He's won lots of competitions. He does saltwater fishing, he does kayak fishing, and yeah, we've got the awesome opportunity today to fish with him, and he's gonna show us some pro tips how to fish. As you guys know, I'm a fishing noob. I'm new to the sport. I am new to fishing on a kayak and ocean fishing and lagoon fishing. So yeah, I'm very excited. He's gonna show us what to do and how to improve what we do wrong. So I'm gonna show you what I do wrong, like we usually do. I don't catch any fish, and he's gonna show us some tips and tricks. And yeah, guys, this is Kelly. He's what we'll call a pro veteran fishing.
Just a fisherman.
Okay, he's just a fisherman. He's humble as well. We like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna do some river fishing here at the Krom River. Krom River. It does melt out to the ocean, and
The wrong tide.
it's on the wrong tide, he says.
We've got our rivers generally fish better on a pushing tide, but in normal land of the working class, we have to fish when we're able to fish.
Yeah.
Going fishing on the wrong tide.
And thanks to Angling Marine for my little lure. I'm rocking their sticker as well. So yeah, let's see if we can get some stuff. I'll meet you on the water again. You're rolling, eh? Okay, Gilly, what we gonna do? Pro tip.
So we've got quite a hectic current, and we've got a wind blowing in the opposite direction, which means we're not going to have an even drift or straight drift. So ideally you'd want to fish with no weight. When you've got a current like this running, you're going to have to put a sinker on to keep your bait down, otherwise you're completely wasting time. So I'm going to go with about a 1/16 ounce. You'll notice my sinkers have got a big hole in it, and the reason for that is I use a little piece of mono to braid, and I need that sinker to go over that braid knot. Show the knot.
Here's a just closer look at that knot. Let's see if I can get that focus. There we go.
It doesn't have an official name, that knot. It was known as the spike, and it was initially developed by a fishing guide in Namibia. I'm going to put a little bead on before I put my swivel on. Normally I'd use a smaller bead, but because my sinker's got such a big hole, I don't want it to go over. And the reason for that bead is I don't want that little sinker to be banging up against my knot. On my swivel, with a big fish and a prolonged fight, you end up in having your sinker bang your knot to pieces, and you end up losing those bigger fish.
And a quick tip for the knot.
I fish a uni. I've been fishing a uni for 20 years. It's never given me hassles. I won't change it. I do 3 turns on the lighter line. There's your figure of 8. Set the knot, and Bob is your uncle.
That's quick and simple, eh?
Yeah. Scissors. So another thing to think about is what we're fishing for. In order to determine what hook snoot we're going to use. Today I'm going with the X-Power from Akuma. It is 6 kilogram because I'm going to be targeting Spotted Grunter and pig-nosed grunter. And because our water's pretty clean, crystal clear, I'm going to go quite long on my hook snoot, so we're probably looking at about 50 centimeters. Once again, that swivel, I'm just popping it 3-turn uni. Breaking a couple of rules here. I should be spitting on everything to get it wet. So there's my hook snoot, about 1/2 meter.
Does it matter how long that tag end you leave is?
Then I cut off.
Yeah.
I generally like about 1/2 centimeter. The reason being that it allows, if you're under massive pressure with a bigger fish, for, you know, if that knot starts slipping, it allows you just to take up a little bit of that extra.
What size is the hook?
This is a 1/0 BKK inline circle. As you see, I'm putting the line through the bottom of the eye of the hook, and I'm going to let that hook fall down. Now I'm going to tie what I call a phantom uni with three turns, sorry. So there it is, phantom, because there's nothing tied onto the end. Then I'll take my circle hook and I'll pop that loop over the shank. I'll set that knot onto the shank of the hook, pull it down. I'll tell you why in a moment. Once again, a little tag end that serves a very different purpose. I'll show you as well. What that basically does is it creates a full circle. So that hook's going to roll out of the fish's mouth. That little tag end that I've left there, you can imagine it coming out of the fish's mouth. That tag end assists the hook in turning into the fish's mouth.
Oh, I see.
Very small little hint, very effective, but that full circle is the key.
And the full circle, you mean with the line?
The line and the hook eventually creates a full circle. You want that fish to roll into, that hook to roll into your fish's mouth.
That's very nice.
That's it, guys. Let's get fishing.
Yeah. Okay, Kelly is on his first fish.
First bait.
And I'm drifting away. Whoa, that looks fun. He might be bumping that dog, eh? Kelly, Stumpy! I caught something. It's called weed. Caught some weed. There's a school of little fish here. It's so pretty. Ah. Ah. Yeah. First fish. And it's a blackie. Got a blacktail. Oh, splashy. I got a stump nose. A big stump. I can probably not lift with the line, can I? Strong enough. Oh. Woo! Okay, this is fish number 1. That was fish number 4. Whoop. How does he do it? How does he do it? What a beautiful day. And let's see if it turns on. Hey! Okay, so the first mistake I made, I was drifting on the wrong side. So I must be either behind him on that side or in front of his kayak on this side, so that we don't drift into each other or cross lines or so. I'm going backwards now, so that's not cool. I'm gonna have to move quickly. But yeah, just a quick tip: behind, not on the sides. Wee, wee. And suddenly we're on the ocean. And we got a bump. And he's on again.
Target species.
Target species, he says. Yeah. Oh, I wish I had a GoPro, eh? That and a snorkel will swim next to you, huh?
Here we go, guys. Spotted Grunter.
Spotted Grunter. That's fish number 2, eh?
Yep.
Okay, so Kelly's on 4 fish and I'm on 1 fish. So any tips and tricks, bud?
Feed the fish. Let him take a bit of string. Don't strike. Don't be too hasty. Give him 10 meters of line before you try and set that hook.
10 meters of line before setting the hook. Let him eat it. Another noob mistake, guys. He took the water. He can paddle. Oh, he didn't take the water. And there's a land. There's a land. Sandbank. So always be aware of your surroundings and know the water you fish in. Yeah, and I'm back. So yeah, I got 2 fish and Kelly got 11 fish. So definitely a lot to learn. Eventually we're gonna make breakdowns and so on. So after every video, after we've been on the water, we'll have a sit down session and break it down, and we'll explain the little finicky things that I did wrong and what he is doing and how he's catching these fish. Yeah, but obviously the tides and the wind and the temperatures and things, everything has a effect on it. So thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see more videos, because there's going to be more videos that explain how to do things and more information, learning little bits and tricks and showing you how we catch the fish, and just doing fishing things and fun things and fooling around on water. If you're interested in seeing more of it, hit the bell notification, subscribe, and I'll see you more. Wee, and thanks for watching.